cute idea that you can do for kids for Valentine's Day. What you're gonna need is a 3-sided poster board from the Dollar Tree, red Solo cups, and 2 pieces of tissue paper, and then some rubber bands. What I did was I put a little gifts inside. I cut the tissue paper into little squares, and then I put the rubber bands around them. I glued them into a heart shape onto the poster board, and then on February 1st, they can punch their little fists through the tissue paper, grab their gift, and then they have 14 days of Valentine's.
You do realize that Valentine's Day is the celebration of somebody's execution, right?
What?
Yeah, it's the feast of St. Valentine. He was executed because he was helping people.
You know what? I'm gonna look this up.
It's a day about death, Dad.
Oh, God, you're right.
Valentine's Day is a day of death.
Ah, it was first celebrated by the Romans. So, they called it the Feast of Lupercalia. They would slaughter goats and dogs and beat women with the hides. And then they would have a lottery where men would draw women's names out of a jar, and the women would have to couple with that man for the rest of the celebration.
Okay, let's go through this step by step. The first thing I do is decide if I want a tablecloth or a runner. My runner here is just a piece of tulle that I got from the fabric store. Next up is the centerpiece. A lot of times you'll see me do a mix of flowers and candles because honestly you can't go wrong with that combo anytime. Next up are placemats or chargers and plates, then napkins, silverware, and glasses, not necessarily in that order. Finally, you can add in any doodads, place cards, or food. Does that help?
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time,
Valentine's Day is coming up and nothing is more romantic than chocolate, so I'm sharing my chocolate fudge cake recipe again because it's truly amazing. All you do is mix together sugar, coffee, olive oil, eggs, and some buttermilk, which is going to make it super tender. Then for the dry ingredients, combine flour, Dutch processed cocoa powder, which gives it that super dark color and flavor, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and cornstarch to give it some fudginess. Add that to the wet ingredients, mix it up until it's pretty smooth. A few lumps are totally okay. Pour it into a parchment-lined baking tin and bake it at 350 for 25 minutes. Let it cool, and then I spread over a simple chocolate fudge frosting made with cream cheese and topped it with figs, pistachios, and flaky salt, but sprinkles would be perfect too. And that's it. The full recipe for the cake and the frosting is up on my Instagram. I hope you try it.